what is spankotherapy?
Kind of like my mantra is spank, 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 rub, rub, rub. So here's what I do.
Is he about to spank a mannequin in the courtroom?
Here's what I do.
Okay. Hey, Ms. Sullivan, you are suing your former boyfriend, Mr. Anderson, for $1,500 that you gave him for mental therapy, but according to you, he used it for something else. Talk to me.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm suing my ex-boyfriend for using the money I gave him on sexual services.
Okay.
Not true.
Let's rewind. What propelled you to give him money for mental health therapy to begin with?
Well, we'd been dating for 3 years, and you know, our relationship really started to take a turn, especially him getting laid off from his job. His mental state just went down the drain as he was looking for jobs. He felt hopeless, and he wasn't helping around as much, and I felt if he feels so overwhelmed and anxious and out of place that he go seek therapy to put the pieces back together.
And you provided the money for him to start doing that?
Yes, Your Honor.
How much money did you give him?
I gave him $1,500.
And you asked him to go to mental health therapy?
Yes,
All
but
right.
that was specifically to pay for the appointment.
It just said therapy.
Okay, just a moment. And what did you say? He's arguing about what you said. What was it you said the money was for?
I said the therapy was for him to pay for his therapy appointments.
Okay.
The money.
Okay.
$1,500.
Okay. And that was pursuant to a discussion about the state of his mental health.
Correct.
So he finds a mental health provider, but you don't like who he found because you don't consider it a mental health provider.
Correct.
All right, let me talk to you. When your girlfriend gives you the $1,500, what do you think it was for?
For therapy. And we
What kind
agreed
of
on
therapy?
that. She told me I had the choice of my own therapist. And in the beginning, I did try local licensed therapists under my own insurance, and to no avail. I felt really uncomfortable. They weren't helping. They didn't listen to me. They weren't offering any advice that actually gave me some support. And so I was at my wit's end, and I was just searching for therapists on anywhere I could find, and I came across Dr. Dave, spankotherapy.
Spankotherapy?
Yes. It's
Okay,
called
what is that?
spankotherapy. I thought it was a joke at first. I looked into it.
You thought it was a joke, but you were intrigued.
I mean, I couldn't be. How could you not be when you see something like
Well,
that?
I might be intrigued. I may not call and make an appointment, but you called and made an appointment.
I looked into it, and there were testimonials on the site that were glowing, that people had been looking forever and I found nothing else. So I was in a rough place, honestly. I was really looking for anything at this point.
So what exactly is spankotherapy?
Spankotherapy is connected to a deeper repression type of release therapy. And, even within talking to him within the first 5 minutes, he saw past my anger, and he saw deep insecurities and things that I didn't even know were there. And to be honest, I saw myself in a whole new light that I had never seen. I was truly shocked myself.
How many therapy sessions did you do with him before your girlfriend found out?
It was about a little over 2 months of this before.
And during those sessions, what would those sessions look like?
I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's spanking and other iterations with a lot of role playing.
When you role played, you would play what role?
Child,
What the hell? We are going to pretend we didn't hear that.
Hold up. He took his girlfriend's money to get spanked by some dude for his mental health. If that doesn't scream mommy issues, I don't know what does.
And then he would play what role?
Maybe a parent or a teacher or different relation. We played
And he
her
claims
one
this
time.
is not sexual, Your Honor.
It was
He
not
claims
sexual.
This is not sexual.
It's not sexual.
Okay.
But this is
completely not
therapeutic.
Is this the doctor
Yes,
next to you?
Yes, this is my doctor.
Okay, first of all, could I please have you come forward?
Of course.
And can you tell me, are you an actual doctor?
I'm a doctor of spankotherapy. Yes, I am.
He is
I don't know
not.
what that means.
I am a surgeon!
And I don't need you to help me. Are you a medical doctor, sir? Yes or no?
No, not
Do you have
a
a PhD, sir? Yes or no?
No.
Do you have any doctorate degree of any sort?
No.
All right, can
Keep saying that. Are you a doctor, aren't you? I don't know.
If you guys want to pay me $1,500 to spank you, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm a doctor of spankotherapy. There you go. Everyone sign up. Just DM me, okay?
All right, can I ask you, what is spankotherapy?
Let me say that I'm really proud of Kevin. He's come a long way.
Okay.
You're welcome. And I came to the realization that with this therapy that I accidentally sort of fell into, I could spend the rest of my life helping people. What happened was I was going through something similar to Kevin's, and I too had gone to different therapists. I had been on different medications for depression, and it didn't seem to be helping me turn the page. So what I did was someone had said, you know, have you ever tried this? And I was like, you mean BDSM? And I was like, no. And so I tried it.
So someone asked you if you had ever tried that, and you said,
no. Sounds interesting.
What are you into, bad boy?
Whatever you're into.
so you have brought me a mannequin to give me an explanation of how it is that you do this. I would like you to step forward, please, and explain to me what goes on in the sessions in your office.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. So, kind of like my mantra is spank, 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 rub, rub, rub. So, here's what I do.
Is he about to spank a mannequin in the courtroom?
Here's what I do.
Okay. How long do you keep that up for?
I suppose, you know, the session can range up to an hour. And it's not spanking all the time. There's a lot of other interaction. And
When do you decide to stand up and spank and make them stand up and spank them?
generally, if I see something that seems to be locked and I see like them not being present, I'll say, spank time.
Okay, go ahead and please have your place back there.
You mean to tell me that this guy gets paid to say spank time and spank people? Where do I sign up?
So, Mr. Anderson, according to you, this worked wonders.
Yeah, I was able to see myself in a way I've never been able to see before. My relationship got better.
How though? Get me to understand how someone spanking you helps you to be better.
Being vulnerable in shame with someone allows you to move through it in a way that you probably can't, and I haven't found in any other way. My relationship got better. I have proof that she admitted, my ex-girlfriend admitted, Courtney, that she saw this specific therapy once I was doing this with Dr. Dave, that I was getting better. We started not fighting as much anymore. We started.
Well, of course we weren't fighting as much. You had someone on the side making you feel better.
It was not sexual.
Okay,
it
but
was therapy.
it certainly seems sexual to people listening. It had to occur to you that this would be something she might want to know if she's paying for it, because this is rather unconventional. And she's paying for it. So did it ever occur to you to be honest with her and tell her, listen, I'm thinking, I've been to one session, I like it, I think it's gonna help me, you know, what do you think? Like, did it ever occur to you to talk to her about it?
She explicitly told me that she didn't need to be a part of my decision making.
Except for that this is different, right?
Yes.
All right, how did you even find out about this?
One evening, he was using the restroom, and he left his phone open, and a notification popped up, Dr. Dave, Spankotherapy reschedule. And I mean, I was baffled. I thought it was like a joke or a prank or something. So obviously when he came out, I asked him about his Spankotherapist, and he immediately turned bright red and avoided the conversation.
He wouldn't tell you how he didn't show you the way.
Nothing, no, nothing.
It's obviously
and at that point.
Why is it embarrassing?
Because it's a weird, it's to a lot of people.
Right, which is
it's
why you
unknown.
probably should have said something to her if it was her money, because that probably wasn't something she would want to pay for, right?
I thought the results spoke for themselves.
I mean, I've never felt, Your Honor, and on all honesty, I've never felt so humiliated and disgusted and just taken advantage of in my entire life. I mean, he completely took advantage of my hard-working money. He was not working at all, and he wanted to go and have some fun to
I think
feel
you kind of
better.
did, because I think it's implicit in when she says you need to go to therapy, you need to go to counseling because you feel so bad about yourself and you're depressed, that you're going to use it for something other than this renegade thing done by someone who's not. I haven't finished my sentence. Done by someone who is licensed by no one. Essentially, there is a man spanking you and then rubbing you, then spanking you and then rubbing you. And I'm glad that that helps you. But that is not what she gave you the money for. The first 500 of it you did actually spend on, so it's the remaining 1,000 that you ended up spending on spankotherapy. And then since the money tree got cut off, you've had like one session that you paid for on your own, correct?
I have a new job
Insurance
now.
certainly isn't paying for this, is it?
I have a new job
Is
now.
insurance paying for it?
No, insurance is not paying for
I
it.
can't imagine. Did you try to get insurance to pay for it?
I did not try to get
Of course you
insurance to pay
didn't.
for it.
Why didn't you try to get insurance to pay for it?
Because he's not.
Because it's kind of renegade, right?
It's alternative.
All right, I'm ordering you to return $1,000 to Ms. Sullivan. Good luck to both of you.
She has every right to be upset. I mean, he's using her money to get spanked by some dude in the alley. You know, if he actually was honest with her, he probably could have talked to her and like figured it out where maybe she could spank him. What do you guys think about this spankotherapy? Do you think it's legit? I mean, hey, if it's helping him, maybe it's helping him, but maybe that's just more proof that he actually needs therapy if something like this is helpful for him. Would you guys do spankotherapy, or do you think it is just totally bonkers crazy? I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know. Love ya.
Spank time.